Hi guys, this is Sri. So today this is the part 4 video from the Percona Xtrabackup. Okay, so today what we are going to see is we are going to see two things. The first one is how the streaming backup is working with the Percona Xtrabackup, and also we are going to configure the replication using the extra backup. Okay, so as usual, we have the demo section. So before going to this topic, we need to know what is streaming backup. Okay. So in the previous videos, we see that once we started the backup command, the backup will copy the data files to the direct backup folder, right? So here the streaming backup means it sends the backup to the standard output in the XP stream format. Okay, instead of copying the files to the backup directly, it will the backup will be go to the XP stream format. Okay. Percona extra backup is using the XP stream for the streaming purpose, and also during the you can stream your backup remotely. For example, if you have two servers A and B, if you are performing the backup on the A server, you can directly store the backups in the B. Okay, you can remotely stream the backup. Okay, I will show this in the demo section how it is working. And also regarding the configuration, replication configuration, I'm going to use the sysbench and I am going to frequently write the database so that we can configure the replication using the extra backup with the proper position. Okay, so for the demo session, what I'm going to do, these are the things. The first one is I'm going to create some tables using the sysbench in the server one, and I'm going to start the sysbench to write continuously in the server. Okay, why? Because if you are not writing, we can take the backup and we can easily configure the replication, right? For example, your bin log position is your bin log position will not move, right? So you don't, if you did not perform any writes, your backup server will not have any writes, and you can just get the bin log positions using the show master status output, and you can easily configure the replication, right? For the production scenario, compared to the production scenario, your production servers might be being right by the users and application, right? Your bin log positions are keep changing even you are taking the backup. So you have the challenge to find the proper bin log position to configure the replication, right? So in the, but we can easily achieve that using the Percona Xtrabackup. That is what I'm going to show you in the demo session, how you can do that. Okay. So I am going to perform the writes continuously using the suspense tool during the backup. And the next thing is I'm going to perform the streaming backup from source to replica. I already have two servers. I will show you. So once the streaming backup is completed, then I am going to prepare the backup and I am going to restore it on the replica server. Then finally, I am going to configure the replication. Okay, using the backup files. Okay, so these are the things I am going to show you in the demo section. I have some commands handy to take the streaming backup and the system things as well. Okay, let's go to the demo. So I already have two servers, but I have two terminals for the source. You can identify the servers with this. I change the prompt, command prompt. So the MySQL source, if you check the IP, it is 192.168.56.104. Okay. And this one also MySQL source. Both are the same server, but I logged in with two terminals. Okay, you can check the 192.168.56.104. Both are the same. This and this both are the same one. Okay, and I have the another server. It is MySQL replica. Okay, this have the IP 192.168.56.105. This is 104. Okay, so I have two servers, and I already installed the MySQL. I installed the Percona server 8.0.26. here on the replica server also I have the MySQL installed already, and it is also have the same 8.0.26. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create some tables using the sysbench. Okay. Let me. Okay, no databases. I'm just going to create a new database. Here. Okay, just created the database here. Now, so this is the command to load the to create the tables. Let me prepare it. So I'm going to create 5 tables, and my table size is some 500 rows. That is fine. And my MySQL host is localhost. And the MySQL user, I have root, and my MySQL password, MySQL at 321, and my MySQL DB is help. This is what we created now. And time some 3000 rupees. Sorry, 3000 seconds. And threads, I'm going to create with 4 threads. Okay. Let me run this. Okay. Yeah, so it is completed. So it is if you can read the logs, created the SP test 1, 3, 1, 2, 4, and we asked to insert some 500 records, and those records also inserted. You can verify here. Use here and show tables. Okay, we have 5 tables, and shall I count or start from SP test 1? I just verified. Okay. So now we have populated 5 tables under the health database, and we also inserted some 500 records on each table. Okay. Now my second thing is I'm going to being right, because now I just only created the tables. You can see the this is my binlog position. Sorry, this is my binlog file, and this is my position. Okay, it is not changing because we did not write anything, right? We just created the tables, but we are not writing anything now. So your binlog position should not change. So you can easily take the backup and you can configure the replication. Once you restore the backup, you can configure the replication with this binlog file and with this position. Okay, but I just wanted to show you how to compare your production scenario. I just wanted to show you how to do configure the replication on the running server. Okay, so for that I am going to do some writes now. The same command only. Tables 5. $500, and my host is localhost 3306, and my MySQL user is root. MySQL at 321. DB is here. 3000 seconds. I'm going to run with 4 threads. Yeah, so it is fine only. I'm just preparing the command to run. Okay, so let me start it. I'm starting in the first terminal. Okay, so it is started. You can see the threads are started. Now it is the writes are happening in the source server. Okay, you can verify from here. If you check the show master status, your binlog questions are keep moving. See here 4839, here 1495. Your binlog questions are now keep moving. Okay. So this is like the application. Your system is like the application. The application is currently connected with the source, and it is keep writing the database. Okay. So the writes are now frequently happen. Now the next thing is okay, now we set up the writes and we created the tables whatever we want. We done it on the source. Okay. So the next step is I need to do the backup. I need to perform the streaming backup. Okay. So to perform the streaming backup, what I'm going to do, I'm going to run the backup on the source, on the MySQL source, but my data will be stored in the MySQL replica. Okay, I'm going to run the backup on the MySQL source. I'm going to take the backup on the MySQL source and just I'm going to store the data with the backups in the replica node. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you here. So here I need to make sure this is my replica IP 192.168.56 and 105. Okay, and I use this is the extra symbol command. I am taking the backup, and here the different is I am using the stream option. Okay, this is the option from the extra backup. Here I am using the XP stream option, and I am going to do the remote. This is my remote server, and I am just extracting the XP stream and I am storing under the temp. Okay, but I am not going to store under the temp. And let me create one backup. Backup stream. Okay, let me create this directory because this is not currently existing on my replica node. 1 second. I'm just creating this. Okay. See, now I am under the slash backup XP stream, and there is no files at the moment. Okay. And here you need to make sure one thing, you need to have the SSH access from your source to destination, source to replica here. Okay, so I'm just trying to verifying the SSH. It is permission denied, so I just need to add the key. Okay, so this is my SSH key. So I'm just adding in the replica now. Okay, this done. Now again I am verifying my access. Okay, so it is working now. Okay, so I just configure the password. Let's log in from the source to replica. Now my access is working. Now we are good to go with the streaming command. Okay. So I'm just copying the command and I'm going to run on the source. So this is my source. Yeah, so I'm going to start. Yeah. So backup is started. You can see the streaming. If you read the logs, the streaming backup is started and it is currently streaming the files. Okay, I'm running the backup on the source and I am also checking the replica under the backup stream directly. Yeah, now my files are happening, copying. Okay, previously once I created the directory, I was checking here the ls command, but there was no files. But now after we started the backup, now I could able to see the backup files, and my backup also completed now. You can see here in the source. Yeah, here you can see the backup is completed. Okay, still I am writing in the another terminal. I am still writing the databases with the sysbench. Okay, so now my backup is completed. Now my next step is I need to restore this backup in the replica node. Okay, now I am in the replica node. I'm just preparing the backup. That is the next step, because you aware that once we taken the backup is inconsistent. We need to make it consistent by doing the preparation. Okay. My target directories done. Backup preparation is currently happening. Okay, it is completed. You can see at the end it is completed. Okay, now my backup preparation is completed. Now I'm going to restore this backup in the replica node. We already have the running MySQL here, so I'm stopping the MySQL. Okay, and this is my. I just removed everything under the valid. Okay, now I am copying the backup / backup stream. I'm copying everything to the valid MySQL. Just move everything. It is currently in root. I'm just updating the ownership. Yes, done. Okay, it is now MySQL. Now I am going to start the MySQL. Here. Yeah. So MySQL service is started now. It is active and running. MySQL service is running here. I'm just logging MySQL and on the replica node, and I am verifying the schema. Yeah, here it exists, and I am checking the tables. Okay, so tables also there. Yes, we test one. Okay, yeah, cool. So what we did now, we completed the streaming backup from source to replica. Then we prepared the backup on the replica and just we restored it. Okay. Now the next thing is we need to configure the replication. Okay, that is the next thing. As I told already, we are already writing using the sysbench, and your binlog question is keep changing on the source. You can see here that binlog question is keep changing, right? So during the backup, it might be different question. If you do the show master status and if you're configuring the replication with this binlog and the question, then you might lost the data, right? It will not be the consistent. So what Percona Xtrabackup provides is, if you go to the backup directory, I mean that valid MySQL, we already restored. Here we have the files, Xtrabackup files. Okay. Here we have the file Xtrabackup binlog info. Okay. So what it will record the binlog file and position at the completion during the backup completion. What was the binlog file and position? It will record in the Xtrabackup binlog info file. Okay. So using that file, you can get the proper binlog file and position. Okay. Now we can configure the replication with this binlog file and position. Then it will start to recover the data from this position. Okay, because we already have the backup until this position. So once we started the replication from this file and position, then it will start to recover the apply the pending data from the master. Okay. So this is the binlog file and position we need to use to configure the replication. And to configure the replication, we also need the replication user, right? So let me create one replication user. Ripple. Identified by. Okay. So to configure the replication, we at least need this privilege, replication privilege. Okay, so I created the replication user now. So let me prepare the change master command now. Change master to master user equal to Ripple. This is what we created now. And master password equal to Ripple at 321. Then the master host is 192.168.56.104. This is my master host, and the master log file is, we got this information from the Xtrabackup binlog info. file. This is the winlog file, and master log position is 14004. Okay, now we have the change master command to configure the replication. I need to run this on the replica node. Okay, so in the replica node, I'm just checking the show slave status. We don't have nothing. Okay, and I'm just configuring now. So change master to master user master. It is okay now. We have some warnings. Let me check the warnings. Yeah, so this is the recent MySQL 8 update. The master host, those master things are changed to source. For example, master host is now changed to source host, and slave is now changed to replica. Okay, so this is the recent change. We can ignore this right now. Now I am checking the show slave status. Okay, it is now configured, but still the IO and SQL, those are not running. I'm executing the start slave. Better we can do start replica. It will not give any warnings. If you give start slave, then you will get warning. Start replica. Okay, now you can see the IO thread and the SQL thread both are yes, and my replication is syncing, and you can see the seconds behind master as well. It is 510 behind, 518 behind. The second is behind. Okay, because we are keep writing there, right? So the catch up will take some time. You can conclude that configure the replication. This is the symbol grep command. You can see the exec master log question. There is a SQL question, SQL thread question. It is keep changing. Okay, so this is the way of configuring the replication using the Percona Xtrabackup. Okay, so hopefully this is helpful. So in this video again, we go through what is streaming backup and how to do the streaming backup from one server to another server, and we also came to know how to configure the replication using the extra backup. Okay, so hopefully this video is helpful to the people who for the beginners and who is learning the Percona extra backup and the application. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, just reach me or just comment under the video. Okay. If you like this video, just share to your friends as well who is learning the MySQL. Um, for more MySQL related videos, please subscribe my channel. Bye.